Germany had won battle after battle, but the war was only becoming more dangerous. Germany had defeated armies, but it had not defeated distance. The deeper the invasion went, the more unforgiving the Eastern Front became. The Soviet Union had survived the first shock. Now, it was beginning to fight back.
Dig in! Reinforce the line!
The greatest battles were still ahead, and soon, the fate of the entire war would begin to change. In September 1941, Germany turned toward Kyiv. What followed became one of the largest encirclements in military history.
Bring another stretcher!
From the north and from the south,
German armored forces!
closed the trap around Kyiv.
Bring another stretcher!
Within days, the German pincers met. Hundreds of thousands were trapped inside the pocket.
The pocket is closed! And hold the perimeter! Hold the position! Surrender!
Inside the encirclement, hope quickly disappeared. Thousands of exhausted soldiers has unplanned to survive.
Advanced half elastin soldiers! Now fighting simply to havoc! Standing!
With every passing hour, the pocket grew smaller. Food, ammunition, and hope were running out.
Fall back!
In September 1941, Kyiv finally fell. Hundreds of thousands of Soviet soldiers had been captured in one of history's largest encirclements. But Hitler was not satisfied.
His next objective was Moscow! Forward to Moscow! Fuel the tanks! Prepare the offensive! Dig faster!
Hitler believed one final offensive could capture Moscow before winter arrived.
Prepare for the offensive! Fuel every tank! Move to your peak, Moscow!
On October 2nd, 1941, Operation Typhoon began. Germany's final drive toward Moscow was underway.
Hold the line! Medic, bring stretchers!
The attack came with overwhelming force. Within days, the first Soviet defenses began to collapse.
Clear the obstacle, repair the bridge!
Every kilometer gained came at a higher cost. The Red Army refused to break.
Clear the road! Move that wreck!
But then the weather changed. Autumn rains turned every road into mud.
Push the trucks, keep moving!
The offensive slowed, not because of defeat, but because the roads had nearly disappeared beneath the mud. Every delayed day gave the Soviets more time to prepare Moscow's defenses.
Keep moving! Recover those tanks! Fuel to the front!
But help was finally arriving. Fresh Soviet divisions moved toward Moscow.
Hold formation! Defend Moscow! Report every movement! Enemy reinforcement spots!
To save Moscow, a new commander took control. His name was Georgy Zhukov.
Reinforce Sector 3! Move the reserves! Defend Moscow at all costs!
Every road, every bridge, every village became part of Moscow's defense.
No enemy breakthrough!
At last, the German army stood before Moscow, but the city was ready.
Prepare to attack! Forward formation! Mogul not fall! Load ammunition fall!
One final assault was being prepared. Both armies knew history would be decided here. Then winter arrived. The freezing cold changed the battle once again.
Keep moving! Don't stop! Push forward! Medic, keep him warm! Blankets!
Every frozen mile cost more lives. The advance was beginning to stall. They were close, closer than ever before. But Moscow still refused to fall. The attack could go no farther. Germany had reached the limit of its advance. Then everything changed. On December 5th, the Soviets struck back.
Forward! Drive them back! Medic, move the wounded!
For the first time, the German army was forced to retreat.
Advance! Keep the pressure! Do not delay! Hold back! Bring the wounded! Quickly!
Operation Typhoon had failed. Moscow had survived.
Advance carefully! Secure the village! Moscow is safe! Maintain formation! Continue the withdrawal!
The victory at Moscow changed everything. For the first time, Hitler's war machine had been stopped.
Secure the sector, rebuild the bridge, move supplies forward. Withdraw in good order. Keep moving.
The world was watching, and for the first time, Germany looked vulnerable.
Moscow stands. The German advance is halted. Print the new edition, update the headline.
The situations we assess.
Forward, push them back.
But the war was far from over. It was about to become even bigger. But across the Pacific, another storm was already approaching. No one saw it coming. At 7:48 a.m., the attack began. Pearl Harbor,
Target in sight! Was under fire!
in less than 2 hours, the Pacific Fleet had suffered a devastating blow.
Keep fighting the fire. Search every compartment. Rescue the survivors. More stretchers. We need plasma. Stay with us. Help over here.
The next day, America answered. The United States entered the war.
This morning, the United States declared war on Japan.
Full production. We need every hand.
One speech changed a nation. America was now at war.
President has asked Congress for a declaration of war. Step right up, men. Your country needs you. Double shifts. We need these tanks now.
3 days later, Germany declared war on the United States. The conflict had become truly global.
War will be waged. Keep the line moving. We need more tanks. Convoy to North Atlantic. Maintain formation.
By the end of 1941, the war had reached every major ocean and every major power. In January 1942, the Allied nations stood together. The fight had only begun. Then came Singapore, Britain's greatest military defeat.
Hold the line. Reinforcements are not coming. They're breaking through. Fall back. Press the attack. No retreat.
On February 15, Singapore surrendered. More than 80,000 Allied troops became prisoners.
Keep moving. Stay in line. The city has fallen.
By early 1942, Japan controlled an empire stretching across the Pacific.
Fleet formation steady. Prepare for patrol. Supplies unloading. Move to warehouses. Their empire is vast. We must counter. Pacific Command reporting in position.
Then, America struck back. A daring mission changed the war.
Launch all bombers immediately. Engines ready, sir. Roger, taking off.
On April 18th, American bombers reached Japan for the first time.
Target run confirmed. Bombs away. All defenses engaged. Scramble fighters.
But escaping would be even harder. Fuel was almost gone and night was falling.
Fuel's critical. Head for the coast. Prepare to bail out. Go. Look in the sky.
In China, ordinary villagers risked everything to save the American airmen.
This way. Quiet. Thank you. Soldiers are coming. Search the area. To the mountains.
But the rescue came with a terrible cost. Thousands of Chinese civilians would pay the price. Now, both fleets were moving toward a battle that would change the Pacific forever.
Task forces, maintain formation. Proceed to objective. Enter for Hornet Yorktown. Radio silence. Advance on Midway. Flight decks clear. Aircraft ready.
But America already knew.
The Japanese plan had been uncovered. AF is confirmed as Midway. Intercepted. AF short of water. Set the ambush at Midway.
Confident of victory, Japan sailed toward Midway, but hidden beyond the horizon, America was already waiting.
Prepare to launch. Roger. Target locked. Hold position. Wait for the signal. Enemy sighted. Coordinates locked.
At dawn, the battle began. Japanese aircraft attacked Midway.
Target in sight. Demenzak. To the guts now. Under heavy fire. Need air support.
Then came the message. Enemy carriers located. The moment had arrived.
Enemy carriers bearing 2-5 barrels. Task force. Enemy carriers in coordinate. Launch all available craft. Strike immediately. Clear for launch. Go.
Then everything changed. American dive bombers found their target.
Bombs away. Fire on the flight deck. Get hoses.
But one carrier still remained. Hiryu struck back with everything she had.
Target sighted! Yorktown! Dive! Dive! Fire on the flight deck! Move! Move! Yorktown is hit! Listing heavily!
But America struck again. Was doomed. By the battle's end, 4 Japanese carriers were gone. The tide of the Pacific had turned. After Midway, the balance had changed. Japan was now on the defensive, and America was preparing to advance.
We must rebuild our fleet. The
The momentum is ours. Prepare for the next phase.
Faster! We need these carriers operational.